Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session based on the idea of self-trust. And self-trust can be a difficult resource to activate because there is this element that can be useful sometimes to have an element of doubt. And doubt, if it is discerning, is very useful to know when to doubt and when to trust yourself completely. And there is a fallacy that I've seen, and sometimes I've even felt trapped in this fallacy myself, is that whatever your intuition says is 100% true. You know, this whole idea of trust your gut. Actually, what's happening is your intuition is an unconscious response to all of your previous experiences, beliefs, and values. So if you have beliefs of not being worthy or not being capable or that bad things are going to happen to you, your intuition is just going to give you lots of information that's going to make you anxious and paranoid. So trusting your gut in that situation isn't necessarily ideal. But if you have empowering belief systems and you've got some big or inspiring dream or goal that you want to achieve, and that's the dominant focus, is what you want to have happen rather than what you want to avoid, then your intuition and your ability to trust yourself becomes an ally to doing something important. And the ability to differentiate between intuition that is helpful and unhelpful, I think, is a superpower. And that's why I work with clients all the time. You know, if you're a regular listener to the show, you probably get a sense of just the frequency of clients that I work with. And what I've found is that it isn't as important to focus on if a belief is true or even if an emotion is true as much as it is to focus on, is it useful? And I think that there are certain beliefs that are incredibly useful even if they are not true. And one really useful belief is to empower your unconscious mind to be an ally, so that if you trust that wise, empowered, positive, optimistic part of your unconscious mind, then trusting that actually saves you time to think. And that's why people are drawn to very capable leaders, because it means they don't have to evaluate every single decision. If you trust someone with a lot of capability, then actually they can do the thinking for you, if that makes sense. And if you empower your unconscious to do, let's say, the heavy lifting for you, that's actually, it can supercharge any kind of progress you want to make. So I would encourage you to do two things to get the most out of this session. One, do a quick audit, just an intellectual audit. Ask yourself the question, how often does my intuition get it right? And if it's 90% or higher, you should absolutely trust your intuition, trust yourself, but also be willing to learn from the 10% of the time it doesn't quite get it right. Because by having a feedback loop attached to that, then you can trust yourself more and more and more. Trusting yourself blindly is not a good strategy if it gets it wrong most of the time. And particularly if there is no mechanism to evaluate, is your intuition, is your unconscious, is even your conscious making good decisions all of the time? Well, here's something worth sharing. No one's intuition and no one's conscious mind gets it right all of the time. But that doesn't mean you can't trust yourself. It just means that you can trust yourself enough to do actions that move you forward, so long as there is a willingness to learn from them if they don't get you the results or the progress that you're hoping for. This uses a metaphor of a diamond mine, and diamonds are perceived to be very, very precious, valuable things. And I think your intuition, if it's empowered and if you can trust it, is just as precious as a very precious diamond. If you feel that having a bespoke session based on your needs, your circumstances, your life would be helpful for you, there will be a link in the show notes where you can schedule a completely free consultation call to explore working with me. For now, though, think of your ability to trust yourself and what that would look like if you could trust yourself more. And the ideal way to get the best out of this is to find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, to relax and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any tension to release and feel it leave your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, scan your body for anything that is no longer needed now. Not just tension, but maybe any thoughts, worries, frustrations, even echoes of anger or annoyance. Just feel they're all being detached from whatever they were attached from. And just feel like they're leaving your body. Propel them far, far away in that outward breath, enabling you to drift deeper and deeper relaxed. As your body relaxes, use the power of your imagination to imagine a deep, deep mine. This is a diamond mine filled with the final remnants of precious gemstones. And I want you to imagine an old mechanical elevator, perhaps powered by rope and levers, that could enable you to go to the very depths of this mine. Feel like you're walking into that wooden elevator, hearing perhaps the whirring sounds of friction, movement, as you feel yourself descending. As I count down from 10 to 1 with each descending number, feel that you're going deeper and deeper down into the mine, allowing the mine to represent whatever is most useful. Perhaps the depths of your subconscious mind. Perhaps a place where hidden precious resources lie. And feel yourself descending. 10, just going deeper and deeper down. 9, releasing any tension. 8, arms, legs feeling heavier. 7, continuing to go down, deeper down. As you breathe out, feel even deeper relaxed. 7 becomes 6, and the deeper you breathe, the deeper relaxed you become. 7, then 6, then 5. And just notice where in your body any echoes are, and release those echoes. 5 becomes 4, legs feeling heavier. Even paying attention to the sensations in fingers and toes. 3 becomes 2, and then 2 becomes 1, and just feel that this wooden elevator, perhaps hundreds of years old, is just touching down at the very depth of this mine. And maybe you see darkness, but imagine that you are the torchbearer in this mine, and feel that you can illuminate a path to the final diamond in the mine. And maybe the hard work has already been done, partially exposed, identified, but not yet extracted. And as you shine the torch there on the diamond, see it shimmer and sparkle even though it's uncut at this stage. And feel a wonderful feeling that you have discovered something precious that was always there, but never cut and polished to its true potential. At some point in your life, there's been moments of trust. But what if the trust that you've experienced this far in your life is like a partially discovered diamond? And as you discover that diamond, feel that you have the strength, the will to extract the diamond with your bare hands. And feel just through your own thoughts of how you want the diamond to be, that you can see the potential in the diamond. You may be holding a large, rugged, uncut diamond, but you could see it as a precious cut gemstone, perhaps in a particular design, structure. See the potential that exists in the future. And some people would call that a dream. Having a clear idea of how you want things to be. And I want you to imagine traveling into the future, seeing the gemstone cut and polished and presented, perhaps in a glass cabinet surrounded by halogen lights, enabling the diamond to truly sparkle, and get a sense that you knew it had that ability all the way back before. And I wonder what other things in your life are these unextracted, uncut diamonds that with some effort, a dream, a belief, and a reason why, you can take something of almost no value and create something that is priceless. I want you to imagine this diamond now exists in the front room of a stylish property, perhaps a property that you can remember from your past, a property that perhaps, just like the diamond, you saw the potential in it to make it magnificent. So imagine sitting on a couch in that property looking at a shiny cut, dazzling diamond, and allow your mind to get lost in the glimmering, shining diamond, as the diamond has the power to accentuate and amplify the trust you have for yourself and your own abilities. Breathing in, breathing out, staring into the diamond. feel a wonderful feeling that you have found the path forward, a path that proves your ability to trust in yourself time and again. Recognize that your successes are not accidents, but the results of your intuition guiding you wisely, that your inner strength has always been present, ensuring that you accomplish whatever is necessary. Your evolving purpose is to shape a dream, a vision that extends beyond you to inspire others, and feel that you can hold your dream close, that it isn't a wish, but a destination within your grasp, that your dream of impacting the world is being propelled forward. And you could imagine perhaps a part of that dream is finding someone with a global audience to introduce your ideas to the world. Harness the power of your dreams to unlock the full trust in yourself, unleashing your subconscious potential. And as you do that, feel the surge of confidence, energy, and determination that comes from absolute self-trust. And trusting yourself becomes your nature, as it always was, had it not been for people from your childhood that took that trust away. So allow your true nature to be restored. Own your achievements with pride, knowing that if you did those things in the past, that it is possible for you to trust yourself to do other magnificent, magical things in your future. And each step forward is a testament to your ability to navigate your journey with trust, and that your vision for a better world is being realized with every act of trust in yourself. Just like Gandhi, you can be the change you want to see in the world. And if you want children to trust themselves, isn't it your duty to trust yourself? So embrace the certainty that your intuition and experience will continue to guide you rightly, that your dream is a beacon, drawing you forward with unwavering trust in your capabilities. And the energy to change the world starts with trusting the infinite power within you. Because trust in yourself illuminates the path to achieving your most ambitious dreams. And what if your journey is a reflection of your ability to trust completely in your own decisions and actions? Not trusting that they will be correct all of the time, but trusting that they will either propel you forward or give you an essential lesson that will help to continue the very journey. And that every moment of trust in yourself is a step towards realizing a grand humanitarian vision. The legacy you build on trust not can inspire generations, but will inspire generations to come. creating a ripple effect, a wave, a positive contagion of positive change. As you look again into that diamond, see it larger than it was before, even more magnificent than it was before, acknowledging that this diamond is simply a representation of the valuable resources that already exist within you. Embrace them, refine them, polish them, and give them a dream to activate the powerful resources that perhaps are waiting for their moment to shine. Imagine leaving that property and leaving that diamond and going back to the bottom of a mine, seeing that very first uncut diamond. Take it, put it in your pocket, and feel that its destiny is to become greater than it ever knew. So then return into that wooden elevator, the lift shaft. Hear the ropes, the whirs, the mechanics pulling you upwards, back to the present moment, back to reality. But as it elevates you, feel that the elevation of trust in yourself is also elevating. And when you reach the surface, it will be at 100% trust. I will now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, proportionate to the elevator returning you to the present. And you will awaken focused, alert, waking up with 100% trust in yourself, starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.